Hi everybody, welcome to BrickVault, it's Mike here, and today I've got a review for you for the LEGO Marvel Superheroes set that is the Infinity War Thor's Weapon Quest. The age recommendation for this set is 6 to 12, that is set number 76102, and inside we have 223 pieces. As you can see, we have 3 minifigures included. There is the Teen Groot, but that everyone is pretty much waiting for. We have exclusive Thor and also Rocket the Raccoon. I want to start with the minifigures. Let's check out Groot in his teenage form. That's the first time we see this guy in this form. Previously there was Groot in microfig scale and also a buildable Groot that was available in previous sets. This guy has a very simple print, I gotta say. Some plates of wood armor, some sorts, on front and the back of the torso, that's all there is. Nothing on the legs though, so the legs are quite simple, and we get an exclusive completely new mold for the head with only one face in the front, and the shape of his head is actually pretty well molded. He gets only one accessory. This is this root thing in brown, so that comes out of his hand. And other than that, as much as many people like this minifigure, I think he is a bit too simple, but at the same time also the character doesn't have much detailing on it. It's basically a walking and talking piece of tree, and yeah, I guess that's the LEGO minifig form that shows that the most. But I think many people will love it and will want the Groot fig to be in their collection. Next we have Thor, and that is a new print for him, so that's always awesome to see new versions of Thor in LEGO. He gets his new weapon, and that is a small spoiler because his weapon was destroyed in Thor Ragnarok, so now he's getting some sort of an axe/hammer on a wooden thingy. We're gonna see more once we see the Infinity War movie, but for now that's all that appears in the set. He also gets two face expressions, the normal Thor and the empowered Thor. You can see the thunders coming out of his eyes. And cool thing here is that this set comes with a bunch of accessories, those blast power shots, as I call them, or blast powers, with different effects for minifigure projectiles from a superhero battle, for example. So he gets 2 of them, and even more, but he gets 2 holders to make them connect to his hand, so that's pretty awesome. And other than that, the minifig is very nice in the printing in the front and the back. I'm only concerned about the black legs because those get no print at all. Other than that, it's a great Thor to be part of our growing collection. And the last minifig in the set is Rocket. He is not exclusive to this set. We have seen this print before in previous sets. The only new thing about him is pretty much the tip of his gun. That is a nougat color barrel, a color that is not very common in LEGO. He also gets this classic, well, say classic, but unique to him mold for the head with the shoulders, with the Rocket Raccoon expression of course, and the tailpiece in the back that is a bit rubbery. Great looking fig, but hey, you can get him elsewhere besides this set. And moving to the ship itself, this thing is really nice and cute. I gotta say, I like the shape of it. It's quite hollow in the middle. As you can see, there is not much inside. 3 spaces for minifigs. There's one for the pilot, there's the middle raised seat for someone else, and one in the back. This one things opens up, and one in the back to hold another minifig. So you can technically put 3 of them inside. But if you think about Rocket's tail, that piece might come in, in a way of putting more than 2 minifigs actually. So you gotta keep that in mind if you want to display a lot of characters inside the ship. Other than that, the design is pretty simple. As you can see, quite hollow again in the middle. This is a really small thing, some stickers on the side. Nothing too crazy, but it still looks very, very good. At the top, we also have some stickers with that. And other than that, not much else to it, but I do like the color combo. I do like the combination of dark gray, light gray, orange, there's the sand blue. This color really works for this ship, and I think it also works for the general Infinity War look. The cool part, however, is that as you see, those are some pins in the bottom of the ship. What they work for is they actually connect to the other set, the Thanos Ultimate Battle. How that works, I've got the set right here. There's a very good set, by the way, the Thanos Ultimate Battle. There's a review on our channel, so if you want to check it out, I'm gonna leave some links below. But if you want to attach this thing, you gotta make sure that the hatch here is closed. So just raise this up to open the slot, close the hatch, and you're ready to go. Just get those pins here, slot them into those holes at the bottom of the bigger ship. Make sure it all lines up, get the connection point, it's very weak still. And you've got yourself those 2 points that connect with 2 studs each to the ship that secure it in place. I was wondering what this thing is on the big ship. But that's basically how this works. Just make sure it's connected, close those guys off to close the gap, make sure the roof is secured, and you got yourself a really cool looking thing. I gotta say, it looks excellent. The ship just looks more complete with the pod attached, and I think that was the main look of it. The set felt kind of like incomplete in the back without it, but right now you can see it's the profile changed to better. The whole thing just looks awesome. You can even close off those tips of wings in the back to secure, to just align them with the looks of those inclines inside the small ship, or you can keep them open to have this even more aggressive look. I think that's pretty awesome, and that is one of the best connections between two sets that I have seen for quite a long time. And the last part of this set is quite obviously the Thor's weapon holder, as I call it. I'm not sure what this thing is. We'll have to see the movie. Didn't come out yet as of this recording, but in the movie I think there's gonna be a big part of the plot. This thing just has some sort of a spinning function. This is another blast part that I was mentioning. This basically rotates like that, and the whole thing is basically a drawer. So you have extra parts you can store in there if you want to. A drawer that moves basically like that, and nothing else to it except for this Infinity Stone holder. We've got the purple Infinity Stone in this set. We've got extras, so every set you get 4 of them. I have used 2, one here, and one was used in actual Thanos, like just the ultimate Infinity Gauntlet, and this thing has slots for every single Infinity Stone. I've used one to just place it. This stone comes actually with this set. It's part of it, so if you want to get the stone, you pretty much gotta get the set. Awesome stuff, simple thing, but looks pretty fun. I wonder how it's gonna work in the movie, and I can't wait to see it myself. Overall, this set seems like a lot of fun. For $20, I was enjoying it a lot. Even though it's a small one, it has some really nice features. I especially love the fact of the connectivity between the capsule and the big New Milano, as many call it, the big Guardian ship from the other Thanos Ultimate Battle set. That's probably the best part of it. If you have both sets, definitely a way to go. 3 minifigs that are really nice, 2 exclusive in forms of Groot and Thor, with Rocket being somewhat of an extra, and this nice little Thor's weapon, or is that a Thor's new hammer? I'm not really sure. But this thing also adds the value to the set. Plus we get those blaster parts, those blast power parts, which are really fun, and a new Infinity Stone, as usual per Infinity War sets. So overall, if I can recommend it, probably yes. And if you have the big one, the Thanos Ultimate Battle, this one is pretty much a must-have. And that will be it for this review episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this review, you can always leave a like and subscribe. We always appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. It was Mike, and I'll see you again on BrickVault.